It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Giants' superstar running back. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Giants and the Cardinals.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 73 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Giants at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And he's he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. They're going to look to throw. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the...
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's got it to about the 40. Look at this Arizona defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend to the up. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And taken right at the 35. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down to the 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. An Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25. The New York set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here for Davis. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fighting through and able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And New York set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. On 3rd down, McCarthy. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Davis now to return it. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6. Throw right side, caught by Davis. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. This is taken at the 18, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. And he works free. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Right back to it. And he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one too high and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's brought down. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They're able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now a throw here, hauled in. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. 3rd and 12. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And it's fielded at the 34. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He finds his man Johnson. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's taken to the 26. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Throwing on 1st down. McCarthy. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get... And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point forthcoming. And it's 17-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. And Davis has it over the middle.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Quick completion here to Johnson. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Back to throw. McCarthy. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Pushing his way through. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And now out come the Giants.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Bell. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
3rd down and 6.
Back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. And that's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 33.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Arizona, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.